Hey everyone, Robert with Robert Nixon Real Estate, here with Roger Rempel of Roger Rocket Moving. I'm going to do a little interview with him. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Roger Rempel, Roger Moving. See our beautiful card here.
I almost said Roger Shirts.
Yeah, that's my Facebook name.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, that's why where I've seen it.
Yeah.
It sticks though. So we're going to ask him a couple questions. He's, bounce on the table. I think a little newer to Campbell River, but he moved me, I think it was over a year ago now, so you've been
Like
how
2
long
years.
you been in business
Probably
here?
2 years. Well,
Year
we
ago you
moved.
moved me.
We came from Winnipeg and moved myself, my wife, 3 kids, about 3 years ago.
Yeah, okay, so you've been
And,
here for a while.
and then we started up Roger 2 years ago. Yeah, so it's about 2 years that we've been running full time. And yeah, so then 2 years ago we probably moved here. Like we were just
No, it was
fresh.
a year. It was a year. April,
Oh,
May,
we
June.
were
Okay, a year and 3 months.
okay. We were still fresh.
Now it feels like a long time. You must have
Yeah.
missed me. But yeah, you were newer, I guess. If you're 2 years.
The new guys in town.
So, a couple questions here. But you're the owner of Roger Rocket. When did you start it? 2 years ago. Why did you start a moving company? I think going back a bit is you did have a moving company before, right?
So like I said, we moved from Winnipeg, and we had in 2000. I started. Okay, here it gets a little interesting. I started up a canine waste company, picking up waste,
Oh yeah.
called Doo Crew, and then I folded that and then went to work for Scoopy Doo, and it was just subcontract work. So then I was able to have a truck, and little by little, people would see me with the truck and ask me to do jobs. And then we got so busy doing all these little moves and dump runs, and just offering those other little services. Eventually, I stopped working with Scoopy Doo and went straight into a company called Go Getter. So we called it Go Getter Moving. And I ran that up until...
That was yours, though? Or?
That was mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then,
So it was 20 years ago or something.
So yeah, like 19. That's old. Yeah. But yeah, so then we got that going, and we moved here in 2016, and then I sold that. So we moved here, and I had it still running while we were living here, and then we sold it about a year after we'd been here.
Nice.
So and then it was just a nice segue into starting Rocket Roger once I got into Campbell River.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So on that, do you offer any other services?
Yes. That's how we stay busy,
When
is
you're making a business.
because I don't know if you've seen that TV show, that wonderful woman who helps people declutter
Right.
and downsize.
Staging type
Yeah.
downsize.
So we help with, we offer that downsizing and decluttering and just kind of minimizing service by providing the labor. So we go in there and somebody has already put together what they do, what they want to get rid of, and then we'll come in and take it away, either to donations, to the dump, to recycling, So
And that's stuff
those
that
are-
can be done more in the slow times in the middle of the month or whatever.
and
Getting
that
ready.
gets us through the winter when people are getting ready to move in the summer and spring, right?
Yeah, right.
And then also with our moves, we offer, taking apart furniture, getting the mirrors off the dressers, getting the beds disassembled, and prepping for the move. So
And do you guys do packing too for people?
no, we don't really do the packing. We
No.
refer that to Tammy at Stowaway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know her, but maybe
Or
I need to
one
get to know
one
her.
of them, because all the packers are super busy as well. So she's just one of them that I can
Right.
refer to. But yeah,
Cool. So before Roger Rocket, you owned the one in Winnipeg, was it?
Winnipeg, yeah.
And any other business that you've owned before your moving company or currently
that was the Doo Crew, yeah. And but other than that, I mean, I've just been doing this since 2000. So
Yeah, cool.
got really good at it and know what we're doing now.
Yeah. Like it a little bit, obviously. Is there anything that you should, anything that you would wish you'd known first before you started out? To do that instead of dog food?
Well, for the number one thing is we wasted a lot of money on different advertising and trying to test the waters for advertising.
Yeah.
Now I know to just pound the pavement. You just go out, knock on doors, shake hands, talk to people.
Belly to belly.
Just
What Ryan would
like
always say.
get your face in front of other people. And then the people that start referring you and good clients, you really keep them happy.
Yeah.
bring them donuts and coffee, you know, you do whatever, and just keep those referrals coming.
Yeah.
So now I know, don't spend so much on advertising and just make more personal relationships. That was the big thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then also
No like and trust sort of thing. People are gonna hire
yeah,
you.
and then also just setting prices to value the services that we offered. In the beginning, I was way too cheap,
Yeah.
and the more I got to know the industry, the prices went up to value all the different offers or services that we offered. So then that way, we should have been faster out of the gate than we were, just because we weren't charging enough. So that was
Right.
those two things are what I wish I had known.
Putting a value on yourself at your work sort of thing,
Yeah.
or your company or whatever. That's
Yeah.
important for sure.
Yeah,
What makes you passionate about what you do?
people, like just every day. With our company, we do a lot of small and partial jobs. The big moving companies call them partial jobs because it's either just the furniture or just a few select items they want moved.
Right.
So what we do is stack jobs, and we'll do 2 or 3 moves a day, but smaller moves.
Yeah.
So then every day we're getting out in front of 3 different groups of people, and we meet so many great people out there. It's definitely about the people, and sometimes they're in a tough situation. Sometimes they're just happy to get out of the house. Sometimes it's always a different story, and it keeps life very interesting. So.
Or interesting. Because it is nice to get out and be social and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Is there anything that you failed at during your career, and how do you do it differently now?
Oh yeah.
Failures.
So 2012, I think, 10, 11, 12, we tried to upscale the business from Winnipeg and offer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you're back on now.
Facebook or what?
Yeah, second time now.
I was like, what is she doing?
I'm trying to get your attention.
Is something wrong? People are weird.
He's disconnected. Yeah.
Is it?
Can we finger Facebook? It's not swearing. They might shut us off if we swear on it. Okay, whatever. We'll just work with it. Just let us know and we'll stop for a minute if it cuts out. But I don't know. Maybe the internet?
Oh, yeah. So Calgary was my failure. Wrong place.
Crackbot.
You're good to go.
Okay.
Let's just disconnect it from the internet. Maybe that's what it is. If we can in the middle. There we go. Okay. Calgary. Failure.
Calgary failure. Yeah.
Just like this.
So,
No, the connection is something. So you tried to move into Calgary.
So we tried to upscale, and basically what we were doing in Winnipeg, in Calgary, basically the wrong time, because that's when the boom was happening, and there were a million other moving companies out there, and
Right, because
just
everyone starts doing it as it
everyone,
booms.
because there's so many people moving in, and it was just an influx of work, and so we figured we'd give it a try, and we were pretty much squeezed out because there's so many other companies that were charging, that could charge less, and
Yeah.
I had to make a certain amount to make sure that we could keep Calgary running, but all said and done, after about 2 years we had to pull out.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
but then you learn from that, and
Totally.
we brought our money back to Winnipeg and kept working on Winnipeg. So
Growing in one spot.
yeah. So but
I
I
think
mean
that's
that
common
was
with some companies if you go too big or too spread yourself out too quick, right?
yeah, and it didn't
That's a
help.
tough one.
I mean, I had little kids at home, and that's gone a lot and back and forth.
Because you had to run the business in
yeah,
both places,
but
right?
I just figured, with the boom happening, it would be easy to make it work there.
Mhm.
But it was quite difficult, and we decided it wasn't worth the effort. So
Yeah, that makes sense. Because in real estate too, people as it gets busier, people get into the industry and then they fall out, right? So,
yeah. But I stuck with the moving because, I mean, it's what I know, and it is always going to be a need for moving services. People are always, life changes, so there's always a situation where something has to get moved, something delivered,
totally,
something
yeah.
hauled away, and if you have a truck and you got smart guys and a business, you're gonna, if you want to work, there's work. Yeah.
For sure. I think that anywhere, there's always work.
Oh yeah,
There's no
yeah,
excuse.
yeah.
Maybe,
exactly.
unless you gotta leave town or something sometimes.
Yeah.
I always say, find it funny when people say, there's no work. I'm like, well, why do you go to Alberta or wherever, right? But
That's
It's
when
definitely busy around here right now, though.
that's when you start pounding the pavement again, and introducing yourself to new faces and new places, right?
Yeah.
So
Become personable. Your biggest accomplishment in your career? Have you reached your biggest accomplishment yet? And
yeah, that'd be selling the movie company back from Winnipeg.
that was a big accomplishment.
Yeah,
So
'cause,
did you
I
sell
mean,
it to like
we-
a corporate company? Like a
We
bigger
built
company?
it. We built it up to. I think there was about 10 staff and a full-time manager and some
Yeah.
warehouse space, and we were able to sell it to a group of companies. So they owned other couriers and other moving related.
Yeah.
I think a house cleaning as well. And then they picked up our moving company, and so they own like an umbrella of companies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that was a big accomplishment. That allowed us to stay out here and keep working on Rocky Roger.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Awesome.
yeah,
That's nice to be able to grow something and then sell it and get some reward from all the hard work, not just the
Yeah.
labor and the money over
no,
time.
for
right?
sure.
Is there any other profession besides the one that you're currently in that you would like to attempt, or have you already attempted one that you enjoyed that you would maybe go back to? I guess.
Well, I thought I was going to be a rock star. I have the tattoos to prove it, but I just like going to bed too early, So and you don't go on stage till 11.
He can play the music. He can play the music and
So-
sing all right. It's just going. It's for bed
Yeah,
too early.
I know. Like if you could do a show at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and then
You
be
could
home
get-
for supper, then I'd be a rock star.
Yeah, perfect.
Other than that, I love travel. We've been all over the world
Yeah.
multiple times, and I'd be a travel writer if I could.
Yeah.
I love traveling and just documenting other places and
Right. Yeah. You see
That'd be
some of those
fun.
books that like the travel guides.
yeah,
they
like
must
Bill
have traveled
Bryson.
all right?
Bill Bryson writes great travel books. They're really funny.
Yeah, I need
Yeah.
to travel more. That's it's on the goal list
Yeah.
for sure.
Got to hit India and Bali. Those were
India and Bali.
those were the two favorites, and Turkey. Turkey was an amazing place too.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. So we actually ended up going back to India a second time because we liked it so much. It's just a 180 change. Like it's so different than here. And
Yeah.
it's
Was that like the
big
big
culture.
city in India, or what kind of?
we pretty much covered the whole country there now, but right from the north right to the south tip towards Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
like right along the border of Pakistan. So like just north from the desert right down to the ocean, right? So,
Yeah. Cool.
good times. I love
traveling's definitely something.
Yeah, that's enjoyed that a lot.
What are your? Oh, sorry. Where was I? Oh, your favorite memory of your career? Do you have a favorite memory? Or
Oh yeah,
accomplishment, or-
yeah. We had a crew in one of our 5-ton trucks that went under a. It was on the road, and it went under a bridge, and it cleared the cab, and it peeled back the box of our truck like a sardine can. They just slammed right into this bridge, peeled back the truck, and it was loaded with people's furniture and household belongings. The truck got jammed under the bridge, stopped traffic. It made the news. They had to like empty the tires to lower it to wedge it out with one of those massive crane tow trucks. So that was an interesting day.
No one got hurt.
And no one got hurt. Like they had
Well,
like
the furniture.
2 inches. The furniture was toast, but no one got hurt. So that was good.
Awesome.
But I mean, yeah, no, just little incidences like that. I mean, one of the maybe not a highlight, but it's
Yeah.
a memorable
A
moment.
memorable moment.
And the time,
Lucky.
the time where I got asked to move a 2 foot by 2 by about 6 foot wooden box to the dump, and I asked what's in there. He wouldn't tell me, so we didn't move it. Huh?
No. It was,
Yeah. Yeah. No. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
What? Or how much? Sorry. So you talked about advertising and not actually doing as much paid advertising, being on the ground. So our sort of thing was how much do you think business has changed in the last 5 years? And for us, we usually sort of gear that towards like marketing and social media. 'Cause there's been so many changes for most industries that way. But
I think
what about yours?
I think people with all the reality TV shows, people are realizing they need to downsize. Like you look at storage lockers, every storage facility is jam packed with
Yeah.
people having so much stuff. So by the industry changing, I would say, by offering those extra services is how we could stay alive.
Right.
Because helping people downsize, helping people declutter, you know, huge.
Mhm.
And all those little extra jobs turn a 4-hour job into an 8-hour job, right? So you get a
Right.
whole lot more work when you offer more extra services. And to find these jobs,
Diversify.
we mail these out. We go on MLS listings, and whenever somebody has a house listed, we look at the price range, and then we pick that address, we write it on the back to the homeowner,
Right.
and that's how they can hear about us before they even have their house, you know, sold.
Yeah, once they're ready.
Yeah.
In this market, maybe sometimes
Yeah.
tight, right?
So that form of advertising is huge. You know, direct mail to
Yeah,
people
for
actually
sure.
selling their homes.
Yeah, you don't have to send anything wrong because that can be
No.
expensive. Right?
Yeah.
But-
So I mean, like $200 worth of stamps, you know, goes a whole long way when it
for
comes
sure.
to like a $30,000 promotional package that lasts 6 months. You know.
Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that. Hey, you're selling. Send
I know.
a courier or seller guide to your door. Well, I do a little bit of that, but
Yeah.
you gotta know they're gonna sell before it's
But you
listed,
got
right?
to your industry is completely different because you have to like get there before they sell.
Yeah,
right?
no,
So,
exactly.
yeah, it's tougher. Definitely
Yeah,
tougher.
word of mouth or Facebook leads.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
What are
word
your
of mouth.
long-term goals?
I'd like to get a second truck. We just have our the one truck right now, and I have 2 guys that have been with me for 2 years.
Yeah.
I think personally, I would like to stay on the truck because Winnipeg got a bit too big for me.
Where you're
I
just
spend more
managing.
time in the office. Out here, I'm in
I
front
love
of
the
people.
office.
I'm out, you know, in the sun. I'm in the rain. You know, like I'm
Yeah.
working. I'm physically fit for an old man. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, and
it's
it
good.
keeps you active.
Yeah,
right?
so I like being on the truck. So I wouldn't mind getting a second truck so we can start taking larger moves.
Yeah. Cool.
And then instead of
So you would use 2 trucks for one move, or have different depending on
2
the
trucks,
size,
1 move,
right?
because often we have 2 different drop-off addresses.
Is that more
you
efficient
know?
maybe than having like a huge truck? Or
Well,
have
it's
a
more
van line
affordable.
or something.
Yeah.
would be
It's like a 5-ton, you have way more expenses, and you know the bills are always bigger. Even if you have to get towed, the tow truck is going to
Yeah,
cost like 3
yeah.
times more.
Yeah,
So if we
2
had
small
2
ones.
small trucks during the winter when it slows down, we can take one off the road and just use the one. But in summer we use 2. You know.
Yeah, and
something
that's
like
a number
that.
you're happy with. You don't want to get big like the other one.
Not unless I bring in a partner. You know,
Yeah.
somebody that wants to pump money into the company.
Yeah.
But
And then labor's hard to find. Maybe
Yeah.
if you guys go over.
yeah, no,
Oh.
it definitely it would bigger trucks and then also offering storage, which would be a real asset because we have to turn down work because they want moving and storage. Because
Right.
often it's
Yeah.
only
Like so, have a site where you could maybe have storage containers or you sell
Containers,
storage
yeah.
containers
Yeah.
stored or something.
yeah, definitely.
Well, I know a realtor that could probably help you find one.
Oh, you know, we should talk because I know people that want to invest money into this town. So
There you go. Yeah.
yeah.
There's money in storage. They're all full.
Oh yeah,
Well, everything's full around
full.
here.
Yeah,
right?
and people are traveling now to find storage in other towns. Right?
Are they? Yeah, yeah. You would know
Yeah.
better than me, I guess, right? I don't
Yeah.
see a lot
So,
of that.
and that'd be good because then we can say yes to more jobs, right?
Yeah,
Because-
for sure.
And often they only want like a month of storage because the house isn't quite built yet, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And
or
just
something, or they
short-term-
sell and they haven't
short-term-
bought. Which,
Yeah, short-term storage would be huge,
yeah,
definitely.
cool. If everyone wanted to start their own business or become a business owner, do you have any recommendations or advice?
Bootstrap. You know bootstrapping,
No.
where you
I've heard
build
that.
your company as you can afford it.
Right.
Don't take out crazy loans. That's what I did in Winnipeg, and it's very hard to pay back loans once you're going. And then
Yeah.
you need something else. You need more money for this, and this comes up, and you want to, get your hands into another opportunity, and then you're just realizing you have too many loans, right? So
Mhm.
I would say, if you're starting a business, you go and do it as you can afford it, and don't get crazy with the free money that's out there because it's not free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Business can be expensive. Well, getting into real estate, it was like, fine. Well, I could afford it when I started, but it's hammering with so many fees. And everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you have office bills every month if you're selling or not. Right?
Your monthly fees are crazy. I was
But-
talking to my brother does real estate, and he has to have, and then with all the advertising and everything else,
Yeah.
he could support a family of 5 with his real estate fees.
You could, yeah. I know, me too. It's crazy, and people
Yeah.
don't see that end of it, right? But it doesn't mean that cost. Sort of been looking at it lately. We're thinking about talking about fees and seeing what clients pay. And it's a lot of money, but they don't. It doesn't. Like, even though it costs me that, on that end, it's still $20,000 to them out of their
Yeah.
pocket or whatever
Yeah.
it is, right? So you have to give them enough value, whether the government's taking a third of it and the office is taking a third of it or
no.
not, right?
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
And just
businesses
people.
are a tough one. Learning
Oh,
to
it
manage
is.
one. And,
Yeah. So yeah, bootstrapping and pounding the pavement. I mean, that's do things as you can afford it, and knocking on doors is free. So,
Maybe some research first on what company.
Yeah.
I never did any for real estate. I just did it.
Just go.
Just
go.
go.
Wing it.
Get her done, yeah.
Yeah.
Now on some lighter topics, we just sort of adjust some questions up here. What's your favorite go-to meal to go out when you go for dinner?
Shrimp.
Shrimp?
Anything shrimp.
Prawns or shrimp?
We're talking prawns, deep fried prawns, coconut, butterfly,
I
and
need to get some
garlic,
prawn chops.
shrimp and anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And I wish there was a Red Lobster here. Red Lobster?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have one here. Can't even get one
No,
till
where's...
hit Vancouver.
Is it Vancouver?
Yeah. So.
And that's funny because Manitoba's not near the ocean, is it?
No, but they got
So you have a lot of
one.
fresh
They have
shrimp
one
around.
Red Lobster there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So that's my go-to.
Shrimp is good.
Yeah. So if someone wants to start a Red Lobster here, they should.
Mr. Mike's is up. They got some shrimp.
Are they?
Or,
Are they?
Well, no, there's a franchise opportunity.
Oh yeah.
I think that would. I don't know. I like Mr. Mike's, but.
Good old.
Your favorite cuss word? Oh, sorry. Your favorite word or a favorite cuss
Okay.
word. I guess the option you don't have to swear if you don't want to.
So when we're on the van,
Oh.
this is like every time we've picked up, say, a dresser and we've carried it upstairs and we've got it up and around a corner and we set it down and we wipe our faces. I always go, great, and then the other two guys go, aye laddie. It's just what we do.
I lied.
So
like a
we always go,
celebratory,
yeah.
and we made
So
it.
it's like, all right, we got that one done. Let's go get the next heavy item, right? So it's always great,
Yeah.
So that's my go-to word
That's
for
a good
everything.
word.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's fun.
No
we
cuss-
got, we
no
have
cuss
a
word?
we have a no. I don't. I don't know. I don't think I cuss that much.
No.
Maybe
that's good.
maybe
That's good.
if I'm moving like a fridge, and it's like getting my head jammed between a wall, I might.
I don't think I could do moving. I would swear a lot.
Yeah. Well, there's certain.
But I like to blame it on my build. I don't have long arms. I don't know. I'm strong enough.
Well,
maybe.
we got a guy about your size and stature, and we call him the human forklift. This
Right.
guy can literally get under any piece of furniture and just go, ah, and just
Yeah,
carry
that's
it.
true. Yeah.
So we always say, like, if we're carrying 2 boxes, he has to carry 3. But,
See, that's why I know.
yeah. No, it's fun. We have a really good group of guys and lots of joking around, bantering, and
Yeah.
so, yeah,
That's
of course, we get a little frustrated sometimes, and a word will come out. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it's pretty clean.
I try to keep my language
We're not
at bay as well.
We're not the creepy movers. We'll look creepy, but we're actually really friendly.
There we go. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. You did us. I think you did another client of mine at the end of the month. You did one. Did you do? Oh, you did one other day, but luckily you didn't have to move the piano out of that house.
Barkley. Oh yeah,
Or
yeah,
they
yeah.
kept it. I think they
Yeah.
kept it, didn't they, from the cellar?
Oh, that. Yeah, I'm glad.
Anyways,
Piano.
do you have a favorite noise or sound, and what makes you cringe?
For me, what would make most people cringe is heavy metal, but for me, it's just music to my ears.
Yeah.
Like, the death metal, the black metal, thrash metal, any kind of like just fast heavy metal.
Yeah.
That's what I like. So that's when
That's the one thing I'm not huge on. I don't mind it once in a while.
So what makes me cringe would probably be like rap. I'm not a big, yeah.
I love bass.
I don't mind techno either. I like my techno.
There you go.
But no, when I get home at the end of the day, I just pick up the guitar, 20 minutes of me time, just
Yeah.
a little bit of downtime.
They do play good.
And then, that's one of the things I do just to relax after work is pick up and just crank out some good metal.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Relaxing is good. I need to learn that one.
Yeah, I know.
Is there anything that I should have asked you that didn't? For instance, anything you want to chat about?
You never asked about hobbies, but I think I just gave it away. So I
Guitar
play
playing.
guitar, and then I like a good coffee and a crossword puzzle. Yeah.
How old did you
that.
say you were again? Getting up there.
The one on
Ooh, I'll go
60.
there. Yeah, going on
62.
60. Cool.
Oh, yeah,
Crosswords.
so crosswords,
My
heavy
sister's
metal. I'd like to get a motorcycle again. I had one back in Winnipeg, but
I need to
right
insure
now
mine.
it's just not. I'll insure it and ride it, and then you
Yeah.
can borrow it.
I do. It's been sitting in the garage. It's got it needs a bit of work, but I'm just going to insure it because then I'll fix it.
Well, you can just insure it for a couple days at a time. See if you still like it.
Yeah.
And if
Well,
you
I
don't-
like it.
If you don't like it,
I know I like it.
you can park it at my place.
There you go. You can ride it.
Good. I'll give you a ride.
So Bobby needs a motorbike. You know what? There's a guy in our office. I'll keep you in mind because he always finds good deals on stuff.
Yep.
You know, he sells stuff for fairly good deals. You know, like if you want a motorbike, he's the guy. Almost hire him and find you one
Yeah.
and find you a deal.
No, that'd be good.
But he collects those old school Honda, like the 80s and stuff. He has a
Yeah.
bunch of them and he rebuilds them and stuff.
Yep.
Which is kind of cool because I used
I
to have
had,
one of those when I was a kid.
At one point I had 6 different mopeds, like the Poops and
Nice.
the Tomos, the Motorcanes, a whole bunch of stuff. A little Honda CB100,
Yeah.
and my garage was just packed with bikes. And that was my winter project, right?
Yeah.
So it's minus 35 outside. You crank up the heat, get in there, and just get to work, and
Yeah,
downtime,
hobbies are
right?
good.
Yeah. So
So finally, do you have anyone you would recommend for me to interview?
yes,
In town,
yes.
you know, local?
A
Verbal?
close friend of mine is Brian Brown from E Squared Services.
Okay.
So-
That's like did you mention his name earlier? You thought
I did.
spoke?
I thought that's who you were talking
No.
to earlier. Yeah.
Brian
so
Brown, B
Brian
Squared, so
Brown,
what does
B
he do?
Squared Services. So, for example, if you have like a cabinet in your house that's just kind of dead space,
Yeah.
he'll come in there, retrofit it, and put in sliding drawers. Or
yeah.
he does a lot of he hangs the blinds. He does renovations. Anything related to making your house better, easier, and prettier.
More functional.
More
sort of.
functional, yeah.
So like
Feng
small
shui.
renovation projects almost.
Yeah, because he works by himself and he has a couple, guys that can help him. But
Yeah.
he's just a wonderful guy.
What? Yeah, can you
Yes.
walk-in closet?
Oh, yeah.
We need something in our walk-in closet.
No, yeah, he's definitely got to talk to him. He
We
also
gotta
works
fix the
with.
door first, though it's not functional.
You'll see his van around town. It says need, and then it says all the things that he does. all
Oh
the
yeah,
different
in a
services.
square or no?
On a Q van.
Oh
Yeah, and then he also has half the van with Colleen McClure she does what's it called, home decor, like
Oh yeah,
staging.
staging. Yeah.
Well, not staging, but like when you go in and do before the renovations, you make the plan and you pick all your new colors.
Interior design.
Interior design, that's the word. Yes.
I need to find an interior designer and a stager to make it.
Okay.
as
Well, then talk to Colleen McClure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she and Brian work together.
Okay.
So
Cool.
yeah.
We will do that. Well, thanks to anyone that watches or does watch. There's Roger. He's good. I think his number's on the link there too, so give him a call. Thanks. Bye.
Ciao.